I wanted to follow up with a post that I made on Facebook earlier. It was a Chicago job post. You know, I'm from the Chicagoland area, born and raised. You know, I've had my distances between moving around and trying to find a different, you know, livelihood in life, and things always gravitated back to me coming back to Chicago. With that being said, the post that I made was basically just talking about paying your debt to society. And, you know, after you've done so and you've completed all the programs that the system wants you to go through, you know, it still seems to be this discriminatory actions that's going on with these background checks. And I feel like there possibly needs to be a petition going on or something of that nature, to where because you have a background or something comes up on your background, does that automatically exclude you from being able to perform that job at hand? This is the question that I'm posing. This is the whole purpose of this video. Is just to have an understanding and to also get it out there to those going through the same situation I'm going through. Because from what I understand is a lot of these job applicants are asking, can you pass a background check? And you know, the question I posed in this post on Facebook was, what exactly is passing a background check? Is it having something on your background? Is it the fact that you have violence in your background? Or is it the fact that you are a minority with a background? Because I noticed passing a background check, it's really impossible when you have one of the largest prison systems in the whole world, here in the United States, and then they're asking you to pass a background check. To me, it seems like something's not right there. And if somebody out there is like me, you understand where I'm coming from. I just feel as though that doesn't paint a correct picture to me. And it's something that needs to be done, it's something that needs to be said. I'm pretty sure it's other people with other videos, but I'm speaking from my experiences. I have a lot of work history. I've been in the work field for plenty of years. And my thing is that when I do job search and I'm looking for something that has benefits, by me having a daughter now, and I just see that you must pass a background check. You must pass this and that. And it's like, it just seems like there's loopholes and there's a way of trying to weed out those that made those mistakes and actually got caught for those mistakes. Because there's plenty of people that made mistakes and never got caught for them. And some of these people are actually CEOs to these companies that won't hire you. Some of these people are actually human resource people, but that's beyond the point that I'm trying to make here. The point I'm trying to make is that I feel like people like myself and people that agree with what I'm saying, we have a voice as well. And that voice needs to be heard. We're in this technology age where anything is possible. And I feel like just because someone won't hire you on their job, just because you have a background, it doesn't mean it's the end for you. It don't mean it's the end for me. This is the purpose of this video, to let that voice be heard through the World Wide Web, because that's the purpose of this whole thing, to exercise your voice. And this is the perfect platform right here, because I know it's a lot of us out here that have so many skills. It's a lot of us that are really, really well read, actually have degrees, but chose the wrong path somewhere along their adulthood that led them down that wrong path to where they made the mistakes to landed them to the position of what I'm speaking of. I'm to a point where I'm truthfully sick of it. I know plenty of people. I wish I could show you all of the comments that I got with people with agreements with me, and who knows where they're coming from. I didn't ask these people exactly, you know, what town they were or whatnot. And this is not just a national thing. This is on a worldwide basis. But I'm speaking nationally because I'm in the United States. But at the same time, I just understand that I feel as though there's some type of discrimination going on towards ex-cons, whether it be violent or non-violent. The case is that the opportunities are not there because you're no longer, you know, applicable for that job off the strength that you have a conviction on your background. No matter how many years it's been, it's a hard time. And I also noticed that the world is evolved around networking. So it's definitely about who you know. But if you don't know anybody, what exactly does that mean? Does that mean that you're just subtracted from the equation? Does that mean that you don't deserve an opportunity because a piece of paper says that you have a background, that you committed a crime that was years ago? Does that mean that you can't convey that to a job, that you cannot complete the task that's asked for at that job when you have mouths to feed? This is the question that I'm asking. This is what I want feedback from people that's in my shoes. And I know it's a lot of people out there like that going through these dilemmas. And there's a lot of people out there like me that don't want to go back to those situations because that's pretty much hell on earth, you know. And it's like, it's not worth it. And we don't want to be judged and looked at as someone that made a mistake one time, because there's some people out there that made one mistake and went to jail, went to the penitentiary, and they could never get an opportunity to have a career, have benefits. Just for one mistake that they made, they're categorized in one group as opposed to being categorized as what can they provide for this company? What can they provide to this organization or this establishment to make a life better, not only for themselves, but for the next generation, which will be their children, nieces and nephews and things of that nature. This is the purpose of this video. I know it's somebody out there that's feel where I'm coming from, because this is heartfelt. And I really feel like I have a lot to offer this world, and I don't feel like I need to be boxed into a category of an ex-con that doesn't have anything to offer any company because of what a piece of paper says. It's unfair, it's unjust, and something needs to be done about it, something needs to be said. That's the purpose of this video. Somebody that feel what I'm saying, chime in, say something to me. I don't care if you're in California, Compton, if you're in Seattle, if you're in Washington, D.C., Nashville, Miami-Dade County, wherever you at. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is we all on the same boat. We all fighting the same unjust system, which is let's weed out the ones that we feel like don't deserve an opportunity. And who are these people to say so? Because we can break our back and work for them, be it 90 days or be it 7 years, and they can decide at the drop of a hat because of state laws and loopholes that's along with the judicial system and all these other systems that's in place to keep people down of minority status. So something needs to be said, something needs to be done about it. And I feel like I'm the one, and I have the platform, and I'm not going to stop. I might post something else about it. I'm going to also post, I might have said this earlier in the video, I'm going to post again what I posted on Facebook earlier. I just feel like us people of our nature that made these mistakes, that have these backgrounds, need a voice. We need people to understand it's not just a couple of us, it's hundreds and thousands of us that's out here that made mistakes, that want to do better in life, that want to have the finer things in life. It's out here for us. The success is here for everyone. It's supposed to be the land of opportunity. But I can't tell it's the land of opportunity if you're going to judge me on a background. The background is not supposed to be a life sentence if you supposedly serving your debt to society. If I completed everything the way I'm supposedly done, I supposedly served my debt to society. So why is the background holding me back from employment opportunity which could provide for the next generation of my family and your family? So this is the question